50 years ago, Reba McEntire kicked off her famed career after her stellar performance of the national anthem at the National Finals Rodeo. And since then, she has had such a long and illustrious career, a catalog of hits. And in this year, 2024, Reba McEntire brought it home, brought it full circle with her performance of the national anthem, again, on arguably America's biggest stage. And she just knocked it out of the park, especially when you consider she had to follow up Chris Stapleton's performance, which happened just a year prior, and that can be argued as one of the greatest national anthems of all time. But Reba really did it justice, and quite frankly, she brought it home and she did it her way. It was very Reba-esque. It was such a great performance. And I say all of that to now, unfortunately, say this. This far into Reba McEntire's career, following such an iconic performance at the Super Bowl, who knew that this would bring on these wild, asinine, far-fetched rumors that she would now have to set the record straight on? And to top it all off, these rumors involved feuding, being upset with Taylor Swift. Now, what's kind of crazy to consider is that over the past few weeks, Reba McEntire has already cleaned up false rumors that have been spread about her like wildfire online. I'm not sure why anyone would want to put a target on Reba's back with rumors and these crazy false accusations, because she's such a sweet lady. She is the queen of the 90s, and there is not a bad bone in Reba. But it's the internet, so I guess things like this do exist. So before we get to Reba's latest remarks on shutting down these false feud rumors with her and Taylor Swift, which again are pretty wild, we'll get to in just a minute, let's go back to the first time that Reba in the last couple of weeks have had to shut down pretty wild claims about herself, and it involved The Voice. Now, just 3 weeks ago, here is that post that Reba McEntire shared onto her social media. The article comes from a website, emperorsland.pro. You can see here the title is Reba McEntire confirms she is leaving The Voice after her accidental live confession on air. She throws a big red false over top of that, and then she has to clean it up with a caption. Reba writes, "Please do not click on any articles that say I am leaving The Voice. This is not true. These are fake websites to lure people in with clickbait where they claim I have a company to sell weight loss gummy products. This is false. I do not sell or promote any type of gummy product. Please report these posts if you see them on Facebook or Instagram." Now let's go ahead and move on into the rumors that have been circulating like wildfire recently over this feud of Reba McEntire and Taylor Swift. These comments really got a spark lit underneath them as it was put out to the world by America Loves Liberty. So much so that the talk on this eventually got back to Reba McEntire, which is why she's now addressing it, because the remarks that this site was claiming Reba McEntire said about Taylor, they're pretty harsh, and when you see them, also quite unbelievable. Now, for everybody out there, again, for Super Bowl LVIII that just happened, we know Taylor Swift was in attendance because she is dating, obviously, Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, and their relationship is just on full display. And of course, she was there supporting Travis. She got a lot of TV time during the Super Bowl as well. We saw her hanging out with other artists inside of the suite. She was also drinking alcohol. That gained much attention as well, but she was laughing, having a good time. But again, folks saw the opportunity to capitalize on a moment where Taylor may have been a bit more vulnerable, as she was just there trying to enjoy herself. But this is all relevant to what we are about to show you here from the rumors that surfaced, because America Loves Liberty, the folks that had made this post, really honed in on the fact that Taylor was drinking at this event, laughing. And then, of course, they take it a step further where Reba McEntire allegedly and reportedly called Taylor Swift an entitled brat. Let's look at this. And here we are, America Loves Liberty. As you can see, this was only just a few days ago that this was posted and circulating online. Of course, like I said, it became such a big deal that Reba felt the need to clarify this and set the rumor straight, obviously involving remarks that she made about Taylor Swift another artist who is arguably one of the biggest, probably the most popular artist in the nation, the world right now, really. They write Reba McEntire. Well, first off, you can see here that they spelt McEntire's name entirely wrong, but they continue and says, talks about how disappointed she was to look up at the big screen while performing the national anthem, only to see Taylor Swift laughing and drinking and making a mockery of the event. Now, we are going to look at this here, and I'll get back to that in a moment. I let her have it afterward. This is in quotations. I let her have it afterward. She's an entitled little brat. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you are performing the national anthem at the Super Bowl with fireworks and the whole world essentially watching, I highly doubt you are not paying attention fully to what you are doing in that moment as an artist and taking it all in and making sure that your performance is as flawless as it can be, especially when you follow up Chris Stapleton, right? But it's Reba, so nobody was really worried. But the fact that she would take time during this session, during this moment of her life, she would be paying attention to the exact suite where Taylor Swift would be sitting. That exact suite she'd be able to pinpoint out of thousands and thousands of people to be able to see her. Or if you argue she's on the big screen, okay, but to still focus on the big screen of what someone else is doing and what you're not doing or what you're trying to do in that moment. I mean, come on, guys. And now here is the caption where Reba sets the record straight. She says, "Please don't believe everything you see on the internet. I did not say this. Taylor is a wonderful artist, strong role model, and has done so much good for so many people in the music industry." So for anyone who is out there that may have been caught up into these rumors and believed it to be true, just understand Reba McEntire is denying that. It is not true. It is far-fetched. It is asinine. It's outlandish. It didn't happen. It doesn't exist. These are false rumors. It's got to be super frustrating. Like I said, she's already had to deny claims and rumors before about her leaving The Voice from a fake article, and now she's doing it again where she's cleaning up comments and remarks that have turned into this whole tailspin involving Taylor Swift, who is such a prominent figure. She is one of the most popular artists worldwide, like I said, if not the most popular artist, and now she's having to clean up these fake comments, these fake remarks that never even came out of her mouth, never even existed about Taylor Swift. But again, false. It's all false, folks. As always, thank you all for tuning in here at CountryCast. That's your latest update. Hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss out on any breaking updates and news on your favorite country music artist.